You know what time it is, people. It's real comic book
Woo.
talk time.
Get it popping.
So the DC Arrowverse has completed its all the shows have ended their series.
And 2018, 2019
2018-19 seasons have ended.
It's like an NBA season.
It is, and they didn't just end; they all ended with the Monitor in there and all having some sort of connection with each other.
The famous four, dude.
The top, the four that they want to use and everything that we know are in the same universe. They all had a connection at the end. This must be talked about. We're here to talk about it. The Monitor was in all of them. This brings to the point of Crisis on Infinite Earth. Not to mention, what the heck is going to happen next season with Arrow? Flash is fast forwarding. It's so many changes. Like ever since the announcement of the final season of Arrow, everything has been coming into like.
I think they knew that was coming too.
Of course they knew it was coming. They were the ones who did it all. Like who wrote it and everything. This isn't like no fifth season surprise. Oh, you guys, your ratings aren't good. No. Arrow is past season 5. Arrow is
in season 8 now.
Yeah, Arrow's a long
7, 8, one of those.
It's a staple now. It's around that time for it to call it quits, So
no.
It is.
No.
It is. I'm wonky on the show. So we're going to talk about what this means with the appearance of the Monitor and everybody's season finale.
Don't leave Arrow.
It's funny. The funniest one was probably him being on Legends of Tomorrow because they just don't take themselves serious at all, and he wasn't serious either, but he was. Yeah. So what do you think of the appearance of the Monitor and the collaboration that's going to happen?
All right, so I said this once, I've said it twice, I've said it 1,000 times. Ever since they got Supergirl, they've been looking for a way to connect, make everything one universe.
Oh God, you got to.
They've been looking for a proper way to do it. The writers been in the room, like, how can we do this? How can we make it all one?
They've had a couple years. They've had a couple years to do this,
and they finally. This is it. This is how they're gonna do it.
This is how they're gonna do it. I still don't see it.
But remember, at the end of Crisis on Infinite Earth, right? I still don't see it. After the whole event, it was just one Earth,
right?
And it was a reboot. It was nothing but a big reboot. One Earth, everybody started from zero. Why wouldn't they do that right here? Why not bring everything back to one Earth?
Yeah. Because the world would have to know about Superman. And so...
Yeah, so?
They're going to have to incorporate that in there.
Superman was already...
Then Supergirl has aliens all over the planet and stuff. There ain't no aliens on the planet in the Arrowverse, okay?
Yeah, they were. They came down already.
Not like this. Not like Supergirl. Not like Supergirl. The president. Supergirl deals with the president of the U.S. of the A.
Like I said, all comes down. All of that will get wrapped up. It's going to be 4 hours. 4 hours. It's going to be 4 separate shows.
Oh, yeah.
All doing it. All with an hour long.
Oh, yeah. They got...
Well, 45 minutes. You can count commercials.
No. We're going to go with an hour.
So 4 hours. You think they can't wrap that up in 4 hours? And while they're doing
I don't need the wrapping up. I need the proper explanation.
You think they can explain all that in 4 hours? Yeah. While on the same way, every show is leading up to that.
Where it's got to be. Okay. You're right.
So you're talking about over 24 hours.
Is it over 24 hours? Over 24 hours?
Yeah, because every show is going to be like their mid-season finale or something like that.
Okay.
So each one's going to have 9 episodes to lead up to it. So what's 4 times 9?
Yeah, all I know is...
So I undershot it with the 24 hours. I really misdiagnosed that.
Yeah, your math. We'll deal with your math later. All I know is this is going to be a heck of a story.
First of all, it was a heck of a comic.
Because I don't even know if y'all noticed how Arrow ended. Arrow's just like...
Arrow just said, look...
Cliffhanger.
No, Arrow just said, forget it. This is the end of the Team Arrow. It should be into the show. But we got to do Infinite Crisis. Crisis on Infinite Earths. And that last 15 minutes of Arrow, that joint, it was like, okay. Yeah, this could have been a series finale. We get it. The past is the present time we in is done. Focus on the future. But before we get to that, something big happened.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it. First of all, this is how they're going to do it. Perfectly. That's number one. Number two. Number two. Did they not pull off Elseworlds?
Yeah.
Did they not put... Name one crossover event they did not pull off right.
The first one wasn't done right, yo. They know they didn't do it right, and that's why they fixed it. And
what first one?
The first crossover event wasn't done right.
The one with Supergirl or the first one with Arrow, just Arrow and the Flash?
The first one was Supergirl. The second crossover event. Let me put it like that. The first one with Supergirl wasn't done right.
The aliens?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. They stumbled a little bit.
They did stumble.
They stumbled. First of all, it was still great to see.
It was great to see. That fight scene and everybody together, it was, yeah. It wasn't smooth. They did stumble. It was a little hiccup. It was speed bumps over there, and they hit them hard. Shots went out.
And then the next season, they came back with...
They actually put everything like it originally should have been.
And then, so you got... Let's say out of the 3 they did so far, right? Mm-hmm. They 67%. Right? And it's only been going up since. You think they can't get 75 and knock this one out the park? Come on.
I think there's a possibility.
No, they will. They will.
They will?
They will.
Okay, then. All right.
They will. I have all the faith in the Arrowverse crossover events now. Like, everything Arrowverse does got me. I was like, you know, it's fine. Plus, I'm a big fan of Arrow.
Yeah, we can see that. We can see that. You do not want Arrow to end.
Nobody wants Arrow to end.
I'm okay with it going.
Now, if you would have said this after, like, season 3... I like, you know what? Yeah, it might have did his best.
But they did. They kept it going.
But they powered through that doll and they rose back up to Providence.
I don't know if it rose.
It didn't get back to season 2 great, but it got to season 1 great.
No.
Yeah, it did. I went back to watch season 1 recently because, you know, I was sad the Arrow was leaving. So I'm telling you, it got back to season 1 great.
Okay, if you say so.
No, I'm telling you, it is. Anybody who doesn't believe me, you're a jerk.
Yeah, that's a little harsh, but okay.
I stand by it.
Yeah. All right. So if you've seen if you watch all of the Arrowverse shows, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow,
Supergirl joint. Yeah.
Flash,
can I talk about Supergirl for a second?
You can talk about that.
So Supergirl, I think the 2 major components, well, the 3 major components. It's going to be Supergirl, Flash, Arrow. I do not know what's going to happen with Flash. I'm a little worried about that because he disappears in this crisis. In the newspaper, the title didn't change. It's just a year. It just went from 2024 to 2019. And he still disappears. So if he disappears in this crisis.
Yeah.
And this is before he got, either way, he might have to get Iris pregnant by then. Could still need access.
Mm-hmm. Need her.
Or please bring back Wally West.
Nope. Not going to happen.
Or make a new Wally West.
Nope. That's not going to happen.
You can recast Wally West.
There's nothing wrong with the casting of him. It was just the writing of how they wrote him in and stuff and how they wrote him out. They don't want other speedsters to be priority, so they got to write him out.
Nah, the dude, he wants to go chase other career options. That's why.
They still write out all the.
He did out of nowhere, so they just had to write him out. He's about to be on the Legends of Tomorrow, and then he's saying, "No,
the speedster wouldn't work on there."
Yeah, they wouldn't. They needed power.
It's not going to work for them.
Yeah, they would have worked. I have all the faith in the world. It was working when he was there.
It was okay when he was there.
It was working. They're finding their footing. Can people get time to find their footing?
Not them. Yeah, they should have it by now.
They add new characters every season.
Yeah, and the main characters should already be knowing how to do everything.
It's only what 3 original ones?
And they should be writing stuff.
Yeah, they do. They're not the problem. It's when they add the new people in.
That's not the new people.
It is the new people.
It's the new people. I'm sorry. It is the new people. I can't argue that one. Okay, so it is the new people. I can't argue that one. Yeah. You guys let us know.
I'm telling you right now. Oh, Supergirl. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Lex Luthor he's gonna have a big promise. You just don't bring a guy back from life and just have him not be a major part of it, especially with that brain. Now, the question is he gonna be like Alexander Luthor in the comics, where he ended up helping? Remember, you had Lex Luthor in Infinity Crisis, but you had a Crisis on Infinite Earth, but you had Alexander Luthor. Alexander Luthor was the one that helped and ended up going with classic Superman and Lois Lane into another paradise world.
That would be why they brought him back and everything. They're going to have a major role for him.
Because they remember, Red daughter Supergirl was calling him Alexander. I'm just throwing out stuff.
There's a little bitty tidbits right there for you people.
Just throwing out stuff, and then he brought back John's father, and he was not John's father. He was out to kill John. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a big crisis.
This is gonna be a big crisis. This is a crisis.
I don't know how to. If this is as good as I'm thinking and hoping it's gonna be, I don't know how you do another. What other crossover is gonna be as good as this?
Well, after the fact that you are canceling the main cast, the main show Arrow,
but you bringing in Batgirl, Batwoman,
yeah.
And then with this crisis, you gonna like this. You gonna like this idea? They slide Black Lightning in that joint.
That'd be nice. That'd be cool if he's surprised. You're surprised guest on there out of the blue.
Him and his daughters.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, they got options. They got a whole lot they could do. It seems to be infinite Earths on the Arrowverse universe. So
no, they already said it. That's what it's going to be. Remember at the end of Elseworld, they said next crossover, Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, and there's a Crisis on Infinite Earth, and they're going to get merged, and we're going to see how amazing the writers really are. So, let us know in the comment section, people. How do you think it's going to happen? What are your thoughts on it? Are you just going to go with the flow, or are you just going to be like, yo, this needed to happen this way?
Yeah, guys, y'all know what's going to happen, right? We're doing a live watch party for that. We're doing a live. I don't know how, because my work schedule sucks, but I'm going to make a way. I'm going to make a way.
All right, then. You officially heard it right here. He is having a live watch party.
We having a live watch party.
I'm going to say.
And special guests.
Okay.
Shayla and Logan.
Oh, my goodness. So, you guys leave comments in the comment section. If you love what you see, hit the like button. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you love what you see, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications on our next video when it's dropping. Until next time, guys, we out.
Deuces.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it all this man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn to Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog, chop it down like you one of them.